As we come on air, we have serious news of a major possible air crash in the United States. A plane appears to have crashed into one of New York's tallest buildings, the World Trade Center. As you can see, those are pictures of smoke pouring out of a gaping hole in the upper floors of the World Trade Center. It is in the downtown area of Manhattan and is one of the most heavily populated office buildings in New York. All we know at this moment is that there has been a plane crash in the morning time in New York. The plane smashed into one of the twin towers of the New York World Trade Center about half an hour ago. That's the information that we've got. And you can see the smoke and flames billowing from the building. One eyewitness said that it was a twin-engine plane, possibly a 737, which flew straight into the World Trade Center. It's believed that some bits of the plane may still be embedded in the building. For viewers who are just joining us at the top of the hour, we're watching pictures of smoke billowing out of the World Trade Center in New York, the result of a plane crash, it's believed, which took place about half an hour ago in New York. An eyewitness said there was a huge explosion. They thought, in fact, that the blast had come from inside. Pictures, as I said, of the World Trade Center on fire as a result of a plane crash into the upper stories of one of the tallest buildings in New York. We have no immediate word at the moment on injuries or fatalities in the disaster. It happened shortly before 9 a.m. local time. One eyewitness said the plane was coming in low and it looked like it hit at a slight angle. Large holes are visible in two sides of the building. It's a 110-story building, one of the landmark twin towers in the southern part of Manhattan. If you're just joining us, we're watching pictures of the World Trade Center on fire in New York, the result of a plane crash by what's thought to have been a twin-engine plane, possibly a 737, which appears to have flown directly into the World Trade Center, flying low. No news at the moment of injuries or fatalities. As you can see, there's a considerable fire there. We've got two large holes on two sides of the World Trade Center. It's a 110-story building. Let's get the latest now. The BBC's Jim Fish joins me. Jim, what can you tell us?
Well, very few more details than what you've already said, Nisha. All we know is that it's described as a passenger plane. We don't know how many passengers it was carrying. It does seem to have entered the trade tower very high up, and there are gaping holes on both sides of the tower. It looks as if it's penetrated right through the structure of it. We don't know precisely how many floors are affected. We don't know the number of casualties or injuries, but it is quite clearly a major disaster.
It's the North Tower of New York's World Trade Center, which we're looking at the moment, ablaze with thick smoke coming out of two sides of the building, the result of a plane crash by what's thought to be a twin-engined jet plane, possibly a 737. The accident is reported to have taken place at 9 a.m. local time. Joining us now on the phone